Facebook Live in a while, guys. So I thought I'd jump on. Oh dear, look at all those DVDs, materialistic HM materialism. Don't worry, they're only 50p DVDs, and it's my one passion outside of health, DVDs. So yeah, okay. So, oh man, what a crazy day! What a crazy day in the world of Harry. Oh fucking hell, man. Yeah, so it's day 48 transcendental meditation. I made enough videos. It's just a life-changing protocol, quite frankly. I feel blessed to have found transcendental meditation at this point in my life. I knew about meditation before, like I said to you guys before I started urine therapy, I was a different person. And urine therapy, and I wasn't into health that much. Urine therapy changed my life, and I'm very profoundly grateful to urine therapy for doing that. So before urine therapy, and after. And then I feel the same way with transcendental meditation. Who I was before transcendental meditation and who I am now is crazy. It's so powerful. It's upgraded my consciousness. Hi there, how you doing, man? Yeah, it's crazy. I can feel my eyes watering now, and I'm in that state of vibration where I can cry easily about it. It doesn't mean that I'm depressed. It means that when you've gone through a fast for a long time, when you're 2-3 days into a water fast or in a dry fast, and your emotions are raw because your body's a very high vibration because you've not put food in it, so you're going to feel any kind of emotion easier. I feel the same. I'm not even fasting. I'm only doing 1 meal a day. I haven't even got to the stage, guys, yet. I'm excited to do this. So going 2 to 3 days into dry fasting again. I've done a lot before, but I haven't even done that, and I'm getting emotional and crying. I started this morning for no reason at all. I'm just doing my normal shit, and listening to some cool music, my favourite music that I haven't over-listened to. That's the key with some of the music, not desensitized to it. I was listening to it. It's like, cause I just downloaded it yesterday for the first time. I was like, okay, listen to it, and just fucking cried, man. And then, I don't know if you saw my video, go and check it out if you want to, if you're interested in that shit. Of a grown man crying, but tears of fucking, I don't know, happy. It didn't seem like emotional trauma release to me. It didn't feel like it whilst I was doing it. I just felt joy for being grateful. Yeah, so check that out. And I wasn't going to record it either. I just recorded it because I was like, holy shit, this is a moment. I might as well put on camera an emotional moment in my life to try and encourage people to cry more, because crying is cool. It means you're at a high vibe, and gratitude is very high vibration. And with gratitude, you can practice gratitude. You can manually practice gratitude, which is great. So, do the 3 times a day at the end of a day. Think about gratitude a lot. But I find it more powerful to cry, because that means that I'm actually not just practicing gratitude and thinking grateful for it. I'm actually feeling gratitude. You can think your way to feeling gratitude, but when you cry, you're going direct to source, and you're actually feeling gratitude. So you must have been thinking about it. But the thing is, I've been trying. Not there's nothing wrong with trying. I'm just making a point. It's very powerful when you cry. I'm grateful. I could feel it today. That was this morning, and that video that I recorded, and I did some more as well. I didn't put up. And at the sunset, I just looked to the sky, and it was cloudy, and I was like, I was feeling great. I just said a prayer to the Gaia, and expressed my intentions to the consciousness and source of creation, and what I want from the life, and what I want from the spirits to help me on my path, to speed up my transition, and to guide me to the right path and do the right thing. And that was I was enjoying doing that and talking. I was kind of talking, not loud, but I was talking. I was saying it to aid the process. I was actually talking, so if the neighbours could have heard, I did that, and then it felt so great to do that, and such a release that what was it? I extended my love and compassion and gratitude towards all humanity, and then I started crying again. It was like, shit, what's going on? I was like, oh, I'm crying, and that felt great. I'm not a very compassionate person, because I'm fucking damaged. I'm getting better, and that's why I love what I'm doing right now. But I mean, I've come from a past where I was completely lacking of any compassion, so it's a complete shock to me even now that I can make myself cry and feel compassion and love for other people. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I was doing that today, so there's been a lot of crying, which is good. It's my happy state, my well fasted state, and I look forward to big time getting back into fasting again. Actually, what I'm really looking forward to is doing longer fasts and then doing transcendental meditation, which now committed to for the rest of my life with it, because I've got a funny feeling, pretty obvious. You combine a long period of fasting, or even 2-3 days dry fasting is long to me, with something like transcendental meditation and how I look after my health already, but we add on transcendental meditation to that, which I know is very powerful even when I'm eating food. holy shit, I expect to be really raw. And my brain is going to be from really, everything's going to be upgraded. I'm looking forward to that. That's coming very soon. By the end of the year, probably next few days, I'm going to talk a lot more about fasting when I get into it. Also, my next, maybe not next book, the next one's Transcendental Meditation, the one after, I was thinking to do the next one on fasting, or the 6th one, which is the one after on fasting. So obviously when I do a book on it, I'm going to have to get back into it more hardcore than what I'm going to do. So, and do the research, but also I want to have loads of experience again, because I've kind of forgotten all the experience, because it's been a while since I've done a long one, so yeah, that's coming. Yes, I think so, Faisal. That's the thing that we've got to promote in society. I mean, it's a tough one, because, you know, it's not encouraged for men to cry. It's kind of seen as a pussy kind of thing. And certainly I do think there's a case for a lot of men being, not crying, but being weak in a feminine way, and it's not even their fault, it's the fault of the Matrix. I think there's a lot of things going on there with men, like low testosterone is one. I was going to post up today, like I've been thinking about this a lot because I'm doing semen retention. I'm messing about. I've fallen off the wagon with semen retention as soon as I got into TM because I had an excuse in my head, but now I'm back on semen retention big time. And I'm combining semen retention with transcendental meditation. I actually think that's the reason why I'm feeling more emotional than normal. Now I'm on a good semen retention run, and I wasn't on it because I was on it. I was committed to it for the longest time. Then just as soon as I got into TM, it kind of went out the window. Fuck it, I don't give a shit about that stuff anymore. I'm feeling so great. And now, then I thought, last year I was like, no, I need to get back on this shit, man. You know it's powerful to raise your testosterone levels and your health, and you know, you're a health guy. So I got back on it. I think that's part of the reason why I was so emotional. I'm doing two powerful things. Tension with loads, but I mean, yeah, anyway, that's crazy stuff. And we want to bring it back. The crying times, you know, for a guy, it's about strength and warmth, is how I look at it. I look at it like a lot of men are warm, but they're not strong. And then you got the douchebags on the other side, the jail types, the dickheads that some girls like. That's cool shit. You got daddy issues, that's fine. They're the strong, but they're not warm, right? So there's the two. There's loads of. There's probably more to me. Men that are warm, have lots of warmth, but lack strength. And then there's a subset of men that have loads of strength, but they're just douchebags. They have no warmth. So I think there's an arena there of the divine masculine, who has both. He's not just warm and, you know, vulnerable and can cry and shit. That's very cool, and he expresses himself well with women. But at the same time, he's strong and doesn't put them up on a pedestal and all that kind of shit. He's strong and he knows himself. He's like a fucking rock. He's got his purpose. Doesn't mean he doesn't love his woman. He knows his mission. He knows his purpose. He's got a mission outside of his woman. I think that's for every single divine masculine man. I think that's what it means to be a divine masculine man. You have a purpose and mission outside of your woman. You know, that's just the way we're designed, I think. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel about it. I like David Data's stuff. I resonate with it. Certainly what I resonate with my style in my life. Like, it would always be number one, the mission. Always. Yes. Yeah. Wow. Sean, yeah. We need to get back on it, huh? Yeah. The last time I did one was months and months ago. Or, yeah, 3-day one. That was a cool 3-day dry fast and a 2-day dry fast within 1 week and a half when I was at a friend's house. So, yeah. I need to go on that. Yep, crying heals, for sure. Crying is the one. Because do you know what I found as well when you cry? For me, and I think this is true for all of us, when you cry, I think you can't be insincere when you cry. I don't mean crocodile tears, and that's rare anyway. That's just very rare that people do that. But that any kind of crying, it's you in a vulnerable state. So therefore, when you cry, you're authentic. And even if you try not to be, and you cry, you can't. You can't do that. They don't go well together. Crying and inauthenticity. Crying always goes with authenticity. So it's an expression of your emotion in that moment, and it's a vulnerable state, but you can't fake it. I mean, you can fake it, but most people in normal waking lives never fake it. So if you're crying, it's you at your most real, and that's cool, because you know, then you're sharing and people, and you can open yourself up, and people can help you, and you're honest to yourself. You're not lying to yourself. I think when you cry, you're not gonna lie to yourself. I think that's why people fuck themselves up. They look and lie to themselves a lot, and I did before I got on this journey. So I lied to myself about who I was and how bad it was going for me, and didn't cry. So, you know, and then I started crying. I was like, oh, man, fuck me. But it's not stop talking about this. I'm gonna start crying. Yeah, man. Yeah, crying for happiness is one of the best feelings in the world, huh? I've gotta love duality. Yeah, I love duality. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, crying. It's the one. You feel great after you do it. I think it releases. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it releases endorphins or there's some kind of chemicals going on when you cry. Those tears come out and your eyes start watering because you're really good after. It could be a release, an emotional release for sure. But I feel like it's something chemically is going on at the chemical level when you cry afterwards. Maybe oxytocin's released. I don't know. That's something we could look into. Maybe oxytocin's released in it, but it feels great to do after. And then you cry, and then you're like, there's no more tears left. You're like, okay, I'm done. I've had my session. It's like you dried out. Shit, man. I'll just read a minute. Oh, you do, Joanna. That's it. You do. You feel great. That's the funny thing with it. You feel like a new person. I mean, I'm exaggerating slightly, but you kind of do. There's something psychologically, physically, and spiritually, I think, with them. Something, because I think it's authentic to whatever state you're in. If you're depressed and you cry, you're happy and grateful when you cry because whatever state you're in, you cry. I think it makes you more. There's something going on, a psychological, spiritual, and physical levels. There's chemicals physically, but emotionally, traumas are coming out, and you're not lying. I don't know. It's something about it, isn't it? It's very human to cry in this day and age. I can't imagine our ancestors doing it much, but maybe it's more of a modern thing. But I think it's fucking awesome. We need it because we've all got so much pain and trauma, and from childhood, and from I believe it's way beyond childhood. It's from birth and from pre-birth, and psychedelics will teach you that there's trauma coming in from your ancestors and from your birth and your mum and your dad, and there's some deep dark shit, and you have sperm and it's fucking weird shit going on, and it's not even your fault. Most of the stuff we come into is not even our fault, so there's a lot of healing to do. Yeah, funny that. Most of the stuff that comes into our life is not even our fucking fault. It's just the way of the world. So yeah, that's it. I will, to sum it up though, I am feeling good and stuff. It is transcendental meditation for me, man, for the rest of my life. I'm taking it. It's supposed to do 2 times 20 minutes, and I'm doing a lot more. Today I did one because I enjoy it. Did 1 hour today in the morning and 50 minutes in the evening. I'm going to do another one before I go to bed. So I do at least probably 1 to 2 hours every day as opposed to 40 minutes. It's fucking transformational shit. And now I'm doing back on semen retention too. And now I'm going to get on semen retention, transcendental meditation, and fasting longer than 1 meal a day, 24 hours. So that's going to be powerful. Oh, and I'm not even doing urine therapy. I'm not even on that at the moment. So that's another thing to add to it. I mean, the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit once I add those two on, fasting and aged urine. Holy shit, it's crazy. So yeah. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you have a happy cry day. Have a free cry on me. Be proud and happy, and yeah, it's great, man. Like, if you be grateful for your life. Life isn't going to last forever in duality. And yeah, probably life is easier afterwards, but it's fun to be around here, to cry, and to experience the full range of emotions. Angry's one that I don't relate to at all, personally. I never used to get angry in the sense of wanting to beat people up and shit as a guy. I'd always just kind of want people to feel sorry for me at my worst and cry. But now I use crying as a tool. The opposite. I don't want people to feel sorry for me. I just cry because I'm so grateful for the life experiences I've had. And I recognise it kind of, it's something that comes easy to me. It's pretty part of my personality, deep down there, that I just love to cry. So, for me it's good, but I think for all humans it's good, and as my boy MC Newton did a good post on that, if you guys are friends of MC Newton, check out one of his recent posts on crying. I think it's something that men struggle with, but we should do more of society, a good old cry. I mean, women, generally for stereotyping are better than us, even though some of them are not, some are oppressed, but, it's not seen as a thing to do, but it's more honest than half the bullshit that goes on in life and society. It's so much bullshit out there. So you bring yourself to a place of good, of honesty when you cry. You can't not. I challenge anyone to fake cry, and see if you're not raw and honest. I knew this for the longest time. Every time I cried, like either someone made me cry, or it's just in my room crying by myself, and I felt sorry for myself, I always felt great afterwards. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I'm honest. I'm an honest guy. Yeah, Paul, I'm glad you guys can relate to this message. And yeah, if you haven't seen my video from this morning, fucking hell, that was some bad singing. What the fuck? I am the worst singer in the world. I didn't know I was gonna quickly. I was just singing happy. And I wasn't, trying to cry, but I fucking, yeah, man, spontaneous and shit. So it's good stuff, innit? Back on the old cry. We stop urine therapy and transcendental meditation and recommend crying therapy for everybody. How to get everyone to cry? Crying therapy. We start crying therapy retreats. around the place. So yeah, alright, peace and love and light, and thanks for watching, guys. I wouldn't do these videos if it wasn't for you. So yeah, peace. Take it easy. Have a good evening.